darling heart, and welcome to this episode of the Drink Less, Live Better podcast. This is the podcast that helps you to see that drinking less doesn't need to be stressful, lonely, or boring. I'm your host, Sarah Williamson, and I decided to have a year alcohol-free as a little life experiment and haven't looked back. I'm a best-selling author, expert speaker, corporate workshop facilitator, and life coach. I'm here to support you with your alcohol-free or drink less adventures. Follow me on Instagram at Drink Less, Live Better. Find resources on my website, drinklesslivebetter.com, and buy my book, Drink Less, Live Better. It's available in all the places you might purchase a book. I hope you enjoyed this podcast episode. Let's get straight to it. A new plan. This is the time of year I get messages like this. Sarah, summer hasn't gone how I expected. I thought I was going to have a dry July and an alcohol-free August, but life got in the way. And now I'm feeling worse about my relationship with alcohol than I ever have. I feel like giving up trying to be sober. I feel like I've failed. I feel like everyone else can do this and I will never be able to. Should I forget the whole sober thing for now? I am hearing every word you say. It's not what you expected. You thought you were going to do this. You feel rubbish about your relationship with alcohol. You don't feel good about yourself. You feel like you are failing at this part of your life and it's having a huge impact on you. It sounds like you've had a difficult time. It sounds like you are angry, confused, and deflated. I think I can hear a tone of defeat in your message. I don't know what happened over the summer for you that felt like life got in the way. And I'm really sorry to hear that things might have been less than ideal or hard to navigate for you. Life is lifey. Sometimes it's lifey all at once and it is really overwhelming. There's no doubt about it. It's difficult when you're navigating inconvenient life things at the same time as dealing with the inner turmoil around your relationship with alcohol. Here's a couple of truths first. Alcohol will invariably make the tricky to deal with even trickier. Alcohol will add fuel to the overthinking inner fire that's already burning. And now, here's some softness. And if you can't be kind to yourself right now, then borrow some of mine. You're feeling worse about your relationship with alcohol now than you did a few months ago. Sure, of course you are. You thought you were going to do something different, and you haven't. That is disappointing. You said, I feel like giving up trying to be sober. I feel like I've failed. I feel like everyone else can do this and I will never be able to. Wow, that must be some difficult inner talk to listen to on repeat. How can you choose to be a bit more gentle with yourself? How can you change that inner narrative? How about, I am navigating life. I'm learning about what does and doesn't work for me. I'm watching other people and being inspired by them. I'm choosing to work on myself, and that takes time and energy. You asked me a question. Should I forget the whole sober thing for now? And here is my answer. No. None of us can ever guarantee tomorrow, next week, month, or year being convenient to do something. There is only ever today. If what you have been doing up until now hasn't worked, though perhaps it's time to try something else. What have you been doing that hasn't worked? And what haven't you tried yet? Do start again today. Any day on which you start, and also the length of time you choose to go for, is positive. If you've drunk your way through the last season, now is the perfect moment to reconsider what you want next. A break from alcohol is a physical, emotional, and spiritual gift to yourself, and that gift can be yours because you deserve better quality sleep, because your mood and concentration levels will be improved, because your anxiety and low-level brain fog will lessen, because your energy levels will soar, because you know the harm alcohol is causing you, and perhaps you've been denying or pushing away these feelings for a while now. You deserve to live a life where you are true to yourself, even if it makes others around you feel uncomfortable, because we only have one life, just this one precious time in this physical body. You know you are worthy of the time, energy, and effort you're going to put in to this next sober bit. You might have been alcohol-free for a while, or you might be brand new to this whole rodeo. Either way, committing is a positive and powerful choice to make. Choose a sober September. You might have been interested or curious in the past. Claim it now though. Claim it properly. Move from interested to committed because you want to feel better about yourself, for yourself, and perhaps for those around you too. That new term season feeling is a perfect moment to capitalise on your future drink less or sober plans for the rest of 2024. If you want sober support coaching, or indeed coaching without any focus on alcohol, and with attention and detail given to your future plans, intentions and goals, drop me a line. Let's see what fits best for your next steps. Thank you for listening in today. Come back again next week. Please subscribe, rate and review the podcast if you love it, and maybe just turn it off if you don't love it. Check out the show notes for a link to a hidden podcast episode that will help you with your 5 p.m. cravings and details about my one-to-one life coaching and sober coaching programs. And P.S. I believe in you.